Hello everyone, welcome to the channel NR Media 24 by 7. My name is Rajesh.
Hello, I'm Nishi.
Today we are going to watch a song from Babbu Maan. A couple of people have corrected us. Thank you for that. I've been calling him Babbu Maan even though it is clearly written as Babbu Maan. So thank you. We are going to watch another song heavily requested by our viewers. It's called Mitran Di Chatri. And this looks like a video song, unlike most of Babbu Maan's songs that we have watched. Is either only the still image or him walking along the street, but the vocals, the lyrics were so strong that we didn't need any video. But it's interesting to see how this video plays out. This song is from 12 years ago, so I don't know about the production quality of this video. But since this is highly requested, we'll check this one out. Yes.
मित्रां दी छतरी तो उड़ गई मित्रां दी छतरी तो उड़ गई अंबरां ते लौनियां उडारियां फुल कोई वलैत वाला ले गया फुल कोई वलैत वाला ले गया गुड्डदा मैं रह गया क्यारियां मित्रां दी छतरी तो उड़ गई my chair and think away my baby crazy. You left me for that man, I'll take you for that zen. I wanna baby, babe, that boy, a bitch, now come again. डंडे राखी करदे रह गए हाय पोरे नजारा ले गए लंदन तो आए व्यापारी नत पासों में दी ले गए क्यों वलैत लई पता नहीं करेजी क्यों वलैत लई सारियां पंजाब च कवारियां मित्रां दी छतरी तो उड़ गई अंबरां ते लौनियां उडारियां फुल कोई वलैत वाला ले गया गुड्डदा मैं रह गया क्यारियां नी पक्की कबूतरी है तुरदी हो लहरा खा के हुण बन गई बड़ी बलैतन नी तू बैली बटन पवा के तेरा दा गड्डा अज भुल गई मित्रा दा गड्डा अज भुल गई कर लिमोजिन विच तू सवारियां मित्रा दी छतरी तो उड़ गई अंबरां ते लौनियां उडारियां सौंदी सी तूत दी छावें नी तू पट दा जराना लाके का तो भुल गई दिन पुराने नी बिल्लो कच्चियां अंबियां खा के गली च जदों मान सी रंग दा गली च जदों मान सी रखदी ਕਿਆਰੀਆਂ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਛਤਰੀ ਤੋਂ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਛਤਰੀ ਤੋਂ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਛਤਰੀ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਡ ਗਈ ਅੰਬਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਲਾਉਣੀਏ ਉਡਾਰੀਆਂ ਫੁੱਲ ਕੋਈ ਬਲੈਤ ਵਾਲਾ ਲੈ ਗਿਆ ਉੱਡਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਕਿਆਰੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਬੱਤੀ ਇੱਕ ਕਬੂਤਰੀ ਐ
So, beautiful song. This is the one song that is more closer to the Punjabi drums and stuff, the Indian stuff from Babbu Maan that we have seen so far. There is a storyline in this video, so we can relate to what's going on. Babbu Maan is singing about the girl he had, right? And she leaves him to go to Canada. But there is a song, something he said about London as well, so I was not very sure. But on the flag he says Canada. So she leaves him for someone else, and then he's coming back, and her limo gets stuck somewhere, and then he's the one who is helping her move along. And then, of course, when her husband, the girl's husband or boyfriend, I don't know who, gives Babbu Maan the money, he just gives it back, and then she realizes that there is a big poster of him there, so he's successful, financially successful. I don't know if this has any connection with his real life and then he's made a song out of it or not, but overall I enjoyed this video as well. There were some scenes of the night shots that was brilliantly done, and then the sequences where he was dressed in maybe red or some other color and all the background dancers were in black, and that was also a beautiful choice of this song. What do you think about this video and the song?
It's nice to see, right, a song with a storyline, and it's all shot in the location, right, like in Punjab, I'm assuming, right, like the way they shot it, like being in a field or a farm, and then having this issue, right. It did tell a story, right? When music video comes and there's a story tied to it, like that's where the audio and visuals kind of come together, and this one did that, right? And I could get the same, even though I don't understand the language much, but I felt the same thing, right? Like they were in love in before, and they're showing some of those scenes, and when she sees him and he sees her, initially when he was looking at her, I thought, he's just looking at a beautiful lady, right? Like that's what, but then realized that because she feels her facial expression changes when she sees him, right? So then the backstory happens, right? Like, they were in love, and then, she probably got married to this guy from Canada, and then she migrates, and then they're just coming back for a visit. The shots where they had the background singers and everything, I felt like his clothes were the only thing in color, everything else was made black and white, right? That was a beautiful choice, and even different locations in which those scenes were shot, right? Like a blue and red, and that contrast of black and white really stood out, right? That's really nicely done. And also the scene where they're showing that small narrow street, right, like where he knocks, and that scene also I felt like it was good, and the rest of the scene is about the tractor pulling the limousine over there, right? And it's interesting to see that they're bringing a limo through a farm into this area, right? Like, I mean, the roads are narrow, right? Like, given that, why do you want to bring such a big vehicle over there, right? But it's beautifully shot, and the last scene makes a lot of sense, right? Like, when it's very natural for people to think that to judge people based on their appearance and what they do, and he was offering money for helping, and then not realizing how big of a person he is, right? It does not have to show, it's kind of the contrast, right? Like the other person is bringing this limo to show, okay, I'm rich and I'm wealthy, right? Like, and you see Babbu Maan in the tractor, even though he has this billboard and he's famous, right, in the location, but he's still humble and true to his roots, right? So it was a good song, and voice, yes, this felt like a real Punjabi song, at least in to the Punjabi songs that I've heard, right? So it was good to see.
Yes, so we enjoyed this video. because we were not sure how his videos would look. Of all the 3 or 4, I think 4 songs that we have watched of Babbu Maan, every one of them is so distinct from the other, even though it is composed by the same person. I was not able to pick any resemblance between each of these songs, so kudos to him. I'm not sure as we watch more and more whether we'll be able to pick something. Everything is by him, right? We were not sure. I'm not sure if there comes a style of Babbu Maan. But so far, the Sucha Surma, right? Neeli Chat, right? And then Mera Gum, and then this one.
No matter what.
No matter what, and then Mitran Di Chatri. So how many? 4, 5, right?
5 with us, including this. We did 4 before.
It's very difficult to pick a favorite of mine because I loved all of them. I would say slightly ahead. For me would be Mera Gum, mainly because it's in Hindi, and then I was able to understand each and every word of it, and that elevated the song for me. And it was so not only melodious, but it was touching to the heart. But Sucha Surma and Neeli Chat also were brilliant. What do you have a favorite?
To me, like, I first noticed him in Sucha Surma, right? Because the range in that title track was amazing, right? So that's where I noticed the singer, right? And then I would put Neeli Chat before it because of the length of it and the scope of how many things he brings about in that song, right?
He tells the story. He tells a lot of stuff about science and
about
everything.
like 9-10 minutes, that song itself, right? So for a singer to keep on, like, usually normal songs are like 3-4 at the max 5 minutes, right? So having a 10-minute song which is talking about like planets and a lot of things are kind of discussed in it, right? So that was very impressive for me. Mera Gum brought in a different tone to his singing, right? And voice, right? It was very, as you mentioned, right? Each song has its distinct flavor that he brings in. And no matter what was a little different as well, right? But to me, I think Sucha Surma and the Neeli Chatri, right? No.
Neeli Chat.
Neeli Chat, yeah. Those are the 2 I would rank higher of all the 5.
Yeah, if we didn't know that this is composed by the same person, it would be very difficult to tell that the same person is behind all the scores. You can still make out from his vocals that it may be from the same singer, but as far as the music composition is concerned, I truly believe that all the 4 or 5 songs we have seen so far, maybe it is from different albums, so that he made sure that he doesn't repeat himself between these albums. But we'll check out more of his songs. You guys let us know what you think about this specific song and how this particular song falls into the rest of the songs he has sung so far.
And one more, like one of the subscribers has mentioned, he's the first Indian singer to make the Billboard chart. One of his album, it seems, made the Billboard chart. You have to look it up, yeah.
Okay, that's very impressive. We'll take a look at that one. So, which Billboard? It's British, UK, or Canada,
or separate? I thought it's Billboard 100, top charts, right? We have to check it out before the next one, I would say.
So that's very impressive. We'll check out. But definitely, he has something that is very catchy, right? So you guys let us know what do you think about his songs, this particular song, in the comment section below. And if you are new here, please do subscribe to our channel.
Like, share, and hit the bell icon.
Thanks a lot for watching.
Thank you.